Yeah. For these companies that are maybe starting to get some success and they're scaling, but maybe they're starting to struggle with margin compression, which I know a lot of companies face as they grow. How do you try and support with that?
Yeah, that's a great question. It's really about inspecting the quality of your revenue. So a few levers that we would look at are first the catalog optimization. And this is an acronym, and it might sound inappropriate, but I want to let you know this is an Amazon acronym, okay? And it's getting rid of the CRaP. And CRaP stands for can't realize a profit. This is an Amazon term that they use, okay? So sometimes products just simply can't be profitable on Amazon. And Amazon periodically, with their 1P brands, will audit the catalog, and they will turn off. They will stop ordering things that they deem CRaP, which are not profitable for a variety of reasons. And I just think that is, as direct as that can be. Like, there's a lot of truth to it. And I think that there are just some items that won't work on Amazon, and you have to be honest about that. And if you have, the right data and mechanisms in place, then any brand, not just 1B, can identify this and make that decision to turn off CRaP items, because it doesn't make sense to sell products where you lose money, period. Okay. The second one is maybe assortment strategy. And we recently had a client that makes beauty products, and they had a 6-ounce consumable product that was like a liter on Amazon, but it was CRaP, okay? And it was also a top D2C product on their own site. But it's, some of those FBA fees were really making it unprofitable for them on Amazon. So we helped them launch a 10-ounce version. It's the same formula. We variated it so that 10-ounce version sits right next to the 6-ounce version. And then the way that we've set the pricing, they're 3P sellers, so they can't, have more control over the pricing. We've really demonstrated the value of the 10-ounce through pricing. So it's, good, a better version, if you will. And this is pretty new, I would say maybe in the last 4 months, but we've seen some really great traction on that 10-ounce version. And that's really shifted not only the demand, but helped to increase their revenue, because the 10-ounce version is more expensive, but customers can see the value. So just, some assortment strategy, being sort of retail aware of your fees. And, if you can create new products like that, just shipping and packaging too. Are you putting too many things around your package? Can you reduce that? Is another way to help with your margin. And then the last way is just unique bundling. So looking at reports like frequently bought together, there's some really cool Amazon Marketing Cloud AMC, another acronym, reports that will show folks, what items are bringing the most new to brand customers, or what items are cross-selling. And just looking at that data and seeing opportunities. We have an outdoor brand that we work with, and they were selling kind of a main item and an accessory separately. And we noticed a lot of that being purchased together. So that's just a bundle that you can create that customers want anyways. And that will help because that accessory was actually not profitable as well. So putting it together and giving that value, or even a starter pack. The beauty brand, we've done a lot of their top sellers into more of a starter or value pack. So looking for those opportunities can just help offset those margin issues.
What usually comes under the category of CRaP?
It really comes down to, if you think about Amazon supply chain, and in my retail days, I had an opportunity. Everyone had an opportunity to go to the fulfillment centers and actually work in the warehouse, especially at peak. That was a program that the corporate employees would do. So I really understand. Essentially, Amazon uses the word touches, all the touches it takes to get something in the warehouse, sorted and stowed, okay? And then when a customer orders it, going to get that item and then sending it out to the customer. Like, think of all the times that someone touches it as costing money. And that can, if an item's $4.99, like that can be more expensive to get it to the customer than the item is worth. So that's one example of CRaP. And another one is just, it's so light or so heavy that shipping, like, it doesn't make sense. Those are some of the key things that go into like why an item is deemed CRaP. And then I would say also, and you see this a lot in the 1P environment, because Amazon really focuses on competitive pricing. So Amazon might be selling a product, but then Amazon's competitor, Walmart, might be selling the same exact product at a lower price, and Amazon will follow them. And 1P brands can get very frustrated because they don't make those decisions. Amazon does, and that can really impact their margin. And that's another great example why you have more control over pricing as a 3P seller.